Okay, so in this particular chapter, we'll be looking at the difference between congruent and similar triangles, and also how do we draw these type of triangles. So first of all, I'll be taking similar triangle. Now suppose ABC is a triangle in which each side is equal to 8 and each angle is equal to 60 degrees. So basically it's an equilateral triangle. Now suppose I have a magnifying glass which we used to maybe read smaller newspapers and all, so small letters and all. So if I read through that magnifying glass, this triangle, if I would see a triangle of this proportion. Say it is a magnifying glass which extends each side to say ratio of 2. So I'll get this particular triangle in which each side is twice of that side. So this is 8, 16. All of three sides are 16, but the angle will remain the same. Why the angle will remain the same? Because what a magnifying glass does is it magnifies all the sides, but the inherent angles between the letter or the figure remains the same. So this triangle and this triangle are similar triangle. Now suppose if I take a magnifying glass of lesser power and I take this triangle which magnifies to a ratio of say 12 by 8. So I'll get this particular triangle. Now even in this triangle, say all the sides are 12 in this case, so the magnifying power is 12 by 8, but the angle will remain the same. It's something of this sort. So for example, this is a letter I'm reading from newspaper, I'm reading through a magnifying glass. I'll get this letter when I see through the glass. So each side is thrice of that the previous letter, but again all the angles, so this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle, will remain the same. So it's not possible that if you read through a magnifying glass you get a triangle of something of this sort, where say this is 3, this is 3, this is 3. But no, even this is say bad example. So basically I'm saying is you cannot get a like this, because the angle in this case would differ. So you will get a magnified version of the same figure. So this is nothing but similarity. So even if you look at this triangle, in this this is side 10 and again all those angles are 60 degrees. One again peculiar property is, if I say this is similar to this and this is similar to this, then this is also similar to this triangle. So basically this is nothing but a magnified version of this triangle. So all these combinations are basically similar triangles. Now talking about congruent triangles. Suppose instead of a magnifying glass I look at through a simple glass which doesn't magnify. I just repeat this figure again here. What I get? I don't get any magnification. Each side remains the same as the previous triangle. Each angle remains the same as the previous triangle. These two are nothing but congruent triangles. We do not buy this. One very good method to remember this is, suppose you have a jigsaw puzzle. And I remove this piece. So this is a piece which I removed from the puzzle, and this piece is lying here. So if this piece is congruent to this piece, then only this piece can again complete the puzzle. It's not that a magnified version of this or a smaller version of this which is having all the inherent angles as equal, or a magnified version will be able to complete the puzzle. But having said that, sometimes if we look at two triangles and I say, for example, this triangle and this triangle, sometimes people confuse that, okay, now this base is here but here the base is here, and the sides, basically this is rotated by a certain degree. If you rotate this triangle you get this particular triangle, and people tend to confuse whether these two are congruent. These two are also congruent. simple way to remember is, even if in a jigsaw puzzle, if the piece which you have removed, if you rotate it by say 180 degree or something in that sort, 90 degree, even then that piece can still be used to complete the puzzle. You just have to rotate that particular part. So even in this case, had I rotated this triangle by say some degree and it had become like this, then also these two triangles would have been exactly congruent. So basically this is a simple difference between a similar triangle and a congruent triangle. A congruent triangle is which is identical in all aspects. The angles are also equal and the sides are also identical in all the respects. But a similar triangle is the same as magnifying a particular figure, and you get the sides as magnified, but the inherent angles remain the same.